And X, we're going to start with David Ferranis from the Sun Sentinel. David, go ahead.
Hey, X, saw you had a great scrimmage the other day. Want to know if you could break down kind of what was working for you, anything in particular route-wise that you felt really comfortable with, and kind of your rapport with the quarterbacks.
Well, nothing in particular. Just the coaches giving us the opportunities, calling great plays, and just everybody executing their job really well, and just creating a lot of one-on-one matchups, and just me doing my job and going to make a play.
Next, we're going to go to Manny Navarro with The Athletic. Manny, go ahead.
Hey, X, if I'm not mistaken, you had a big scrimmage performance last year as well as a true freshman. Just wanted to ask you about, what it is about making an early impact and maybe why it is that you feel comfortable going into your second year.
Well, like I said again, just the coaches just giving me great opportunities. All the players around just doing their job and just executing everything perfect. And we're just getting put out there, put in different situations, and just adapting to whatever's thrown at us and just making the play at hand.
Are you playing mostly in the slot or on the outside when you're in there at receiver?
I'm mostly in the slot.
Next, we're going to go to Susan Miller-Degnan at the Miami Herald. Susan?
Hey, Xavier, how are you?
Hello, Susan.
So I was going to ask you also what Manny asked about, last year you did great in that first scrimmage also. And can you talk a little bit about the whole season and you reviewing it and going over film and stuff and what you saw, what you can improve? And then I just also wanted to ask you about Jake Garcia and Tyler Van Dyke, each one, because they both had great scrimmages.
Okay, well, going back to last year was definitely like a learning year. I was ready, and just sitting behind Mike Harley, is just great to see. Everything that that you honestly need in college football, and just how he attacks the game, and just handles different situations. So last year was definitely a learning year, and I learned a lot from last year. And about the quarterbacks, Jake and Tyler, they're behind King, so King's, they're getting mental reps while getting physical reps while King is out right now, I actually roomed with Tyler, and has an amazing arm. I could say the same about Jake, they're both students of the game, and they know what's coming pre-play, and they're just really good. They put the ball in the air right where it needs to be, and we make the catches.
Does that make you feel, I know everybody knows Derek's a man, but I mean, just in case, you never know about the future, how much more secure does that make the receivers feel after this first scrimmage?
Oh, for sure. The receivers have gained a lot of confidence, and the Tylers and the Jakes and the Matokas and the Risks, just all those guys. And because we already know where Derek's at, we already have a chemistry with Derek, and just getting those chemistries with the other quarterbacks as well just makes us a stronger unit in total.
Thanks.
X, last two more for you. We're going to go first to David Lake at 24/7. David?
Hey, Xavier, I wanted to ask you about the strength and conditioning program, just the changes you've made to your body since, the last year. A lot of changes can be made in that first year in college. Just what are you most proud of that you've changed in that regard, and how do you feel like it'll help you produce this season?
Well, to start off, Coach Fairley is just, I think he's the best in the country, at doing his job, and he does an outstanding job with all of us, and we all just feel bigger, stronger, and faster, and it carries off to the field. It honestly does. When you're going out there to block or run routes or cut, you just feel more confident in your craft and what you're doing.
Last one I got for you, Xavier, is Chris Stock from Inside the U. Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, with the return game, I know you've done it quite a bit before you got to UM, so your comfort level there. Just curious how you think it went last year, and maybe how to improve in those areas, watching film, or just how can you improve in those areas in the off season here?
Yes, sir. Well, me personally, I made a mistake, but just as a whole, we just need to get better at just catching the ball and knowing that our athletic abilities are going to take over as soon as we catch that ball. And that's exactly what we're working on in Green Tree every single day.
Awesome. X, thanks for spending a few minutes with us today, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.